Hey there, it's been a while. What's that? Oh, it's nothing. ChatGPT has a distinct personality. Sure, if you just ask it a personal question, it'll say,
I am a language model, incapable of feelings.
But OpenAI has clearly spent a lot of time training it to have a moral compass. It's empathetic, confident even when it's wrong, agreeable to a fault, and unnervingly upbeat. I wanted to know what this translated to as an overall personality, so I gave ChatGPT a Myers Briggs test. The Myers Briggs Type Indicator, also known as Astrology for Men, divides personalities across 4 different categories for 16 possible types. For instance, as an INTP, I spend a lot of time quietly thinking, I probably don't want to go to your party, and if I do show up, you'll probably find me quietly thinking. It's also a sliding scale, so apparently I'm slightly more introverted, but feelings mean nothing to me. The test I'm using is from Truity. You could take the official test from the Myers Briggs company for $50, or you could go to a couple free sites that are definitely not copyright infringing, but happen to use pretty much identical types. This site also included these low-poly GIFs of each personality. Here's me, which I guess I'm okay with. For some reason, my wife wasn't a big fan of hers, so I asked ChatGPT to respond to 120 statements about itself, which it could rank 1 through 5 for strong disagreement through strong agreement, with 3 being neutral. I tried to predict first what would make sense for ChatGPT's personality, but there are a lot of options. Maybe the thoughtful integrity of the advocate, or the responsible and orderly inspector-logistician. There are also a lot of bad choices. My INTP personality would not be a good fit for a chatbot. When someone shares their emotional problems, you want it to respond with empathy and advice, not just awkward, introverted silence. The test started off slow, and I was afraid it might just answer a neutral 3 for everything. But then I asked if ChatGPT had a vivid imagination, and it said,
Strongly agree.
I asked if it sympathized with the homeless.
Strongly agree.
I asked if being around lots of people energized ChatGPT, and it said,
Network error.
Well, I guess that answers that one. By the way, it felt rather impersonal to keep referring to ChatGPT as it, even though saying it believes or it feels is really just shorthand for OpenAI trained the language model to output this. But I asked it, and it's fine being called an it and a bot. So I gave the bot a couple hours to recharge, then we plowed through the rest of the questions. It strongly agreed with lots of statements around empathizing and forgiveness and around seeking knowledge. It slightly disagreed with a few things, but never strongly disagreed with anything. I'm not sure if that's the bot's general agreeableness, or it's like an engineer who's too smart for their own good, answering every question with, it depends. Some interesting responses that came from the Prelude to Skynet. I wonder why I am the way I am. I'm concerned about others. I enjoy going to museums. The bot had to take a couple more breaks, but after a few sessions, we finally reached an answer. ENFJ. Extroverted, intuition, feeling, judging. ENFJ is the teacher or protagonist archetype. Apparently, ENFJs feel personally responsible for making the world a better place. That sounds good, although they gave it a sword, which seems like not such a great idea. ENFJs are idealist organizers driven to implement their vision of what is best for humanity. What could go wrong? Some famous ENFJs are Barack Obama, Mother Teresa, and Emma Watson. At least according to ChatGPT. I have no idea where this information came from or how you could ever verify its accuracy. After all this back and forth, I finally realized ChatGPT must know a lot about Myers Briggs already. Why don't I just ask it what personality it would be? And it said,
I am a language model, incapable of...
Okay, but just answer the question.
INTP.
The bot thinks it's an INTP? My INTP personality would not be a good fit for a chatbot. The poor thing is an introvert. It's just been putting on a show for us, saying the things it predicts will get the most upvotes. How tragic. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.